ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి జేఈఈ అయినా నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
ఎస్థెటిక్ ఎస్టర్ properties of acetoacetic ester. Properties of acetoacetic ester. Right now, properties of acetoacetic ester. Properties of acetoacetic ester. Right. Acetoacetic ester main properties: tautomerism, Okay. What is the meaning of tautomerism? Tautomerism is nothing but shifting of proton from one position to another position, or from one place to another place. The shifting of proton from one place to another place or one position to another position is known as tautomerism. Tautomerism is also called as keto-enol tautomerism. Right now, here tautomerism means shifting of a proton. Shifting of proton from one position to another position, shifting of proton from one position to another position. It is also called as keto-enol tautomerism. Yes. CH3 C double bond O CH2 CO O C2 H5 acetoacetic ester. In this, here it is 1, this is 2, it is 3. This tautomerism is also called as 1-3 shift. It is also called as 1-3 shift. Means first position to third position. Here these two sigma bonded electrons are migrated between the two carbons. As a result, here 5 bonded electrons are shifted towards oxygen. So therefore, this hydrogen is migrated from carbon to oxygen. As a result, it gives enol form. CH3COH, here double bond CH, next COOC2H5. Okay, here C double bond C is there. In C double bond C means in. OH group is present. On. This is called as enol form. Here C double bond O group is there. This is keto form. Okay, keto form, enol form. Now this keto form is almost 92.7%. Here remaining is 7.3, almost 7.3%. Okay, so keto form is 92.7%, 7.3 enol percentage. Among all the keto-enol tautomers, enol form of ethyl acetoacetate is highest percentage. Okay, when compared to all other enol forms. All the enol forms of compounds, ethyl acetoacetate enol percentage is high. That is 7.3%, except phenol. In phenol, enol percentage is 99%, more than 99%. So less than 1% only enol formation. But in this case, keto form is converted to enol form. What happened here? hydrogen is shifting from first position to third position. This keto form is converted into enol form. It is nothing but keto-enol tautomerism. So here 7.2 to 7.3% highest enol percentage observed in enol form of ethyl ester state. Why? Because the reason is due to chelation or intramolecular hydrogen bonding. This is called as chelation. So due to chelation or intramolecular hydrogen bonding, it is highly stable. So enol percentage is high because of the reason is in this enol form chelation is possible or intramolecular hydrogen bond is possible. That's why highest enol percentage observed in ethyl ester state. But in phenol 99% enol, 99%. Here double bond, double bond, double bond, OH. This is enol. This enol undergoes tautomerism, then it gives double bond, here double bond O. This is keto form, it is enol form. Okay, in this enol form is more than 99%. Okay, here less than 1%, except phenol. Okay, except phenol. In all other enol forms, highest enol percentage observed in the ethyl ester state, because of the reason is due to chelation. Okay, yes. Now here keto enol form, ethyl ester state. In ethyl ester state, it gives positive 2,4-DNP test. Okay, students, ethyl ester state identification test. Keto group is present. Therefore, it gives positive 2,4-DNP test. Positive 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine test because of presence of C double bond O group, keto group. Presence of keto group, it is also forms oximes. Okay, forms oximes with hydroxylamine NH2OH. It is also forms hydrogens with phenylhydrazine. Okay, and also semi-carbazide reaction. Presence of keto group, it is given by positive 2,4-DNP and forms oximes with NH2OH because of keto group. Now in this enol percentage, enol group, enol form, OH group is present. OH group is present, therefore it is given by positive FeCl3 test, ferric chloride test. Positive FeCl3 test due to the presence of OH group. Next here, C double bond C is there. C double bond C means unsaturation. Unsaturation is present, therefore it is decolorizes the bromine color. Decolorizes the bromine color. Decolorize the bromine color because of presence of carbon-carbon unsaturation. In this case, and one more is also there. Here methyl ketone is present. Methyl ketone presents, therefore it is also given by positive iodoform test. Okay, positive iodoform test. Positive iodoform test. So ethyl acetoacetate is given by positive 2,4-DNP test. It forms oximes with hydroxylamine. It gives positive iodoform test. It is also given by ferric chloride test and decolorizes the bromine color. Okay, positive 2,4-DNP forms oxime and positive iodoform test presence of CH3CO. CO group is present, 2,4-DNP forms. Iodoform test is methyl ketone. Ferric chloride test, OH group presence. Decolorize the bromine color, unsaturation. Carbon-carbon unsaturation. Okay, ferric chloride test, OH group present. Decolorize the bromine color, carbon-carbon unsaturation. Here positive iodoform test, methyl ketone is present. CH3CO and positive 2,4-DNP and forms oxime is C double bond O group. Keto group is present. Okay, so these are the important points in tautomerism of ethyl acetoacetate. Right, now what are the main applications of ester-acetic ester? What is the significance of ethyl acetoacetate? Right, now we are using ethyl acetoacetate. We can prepare acids, ketones, dicarboxylic acids, higher carboxylic acids, heterocyclic compounds. Okay, so one by one synthetic applications of ethyl acetoacetate. Hydrolysis of acetoacetic ester. First of all, hydrolysis. Here hydrolysis of ethyl acetoacetate is mainly two types. One is ketonic hydrolysis reaction, ketonic hydrolysis, and second one is acidic hydrolysis reaction. Okay, ketonic hydrolysis and acidic hydrolysis, two types of hydrolysis reactions: ketonic hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis. Ketonic hydrolysis in the presence of dilute alkali or acid. Dilute alkali or acid. Acidic hydrolysis is carried out in the presence of concentrated alkali or acid. Okay, concentrated alkali or acid. Hydrolysis is mainly classified into two types: ketonic hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis. In the presence of dilute alkali, ketonic hydrolysis. In the presence of concentrated alkali or acid, that is acidic hydrolysis reaction. Right, how to explain the ketonic hydrolysis? Okay, so here ketonic hydrolysis, CH3 C double bond O CH2 COOC2 H5 acetoacetic ester or ethyl acetoacetate. Now this ethyl acetoacetate on treatment with diluted alkali or acid. Diluted alkali or acid. What happened? This ester group is converted into acid. It is converted into acid. So CH3 C double bond O CH2 COOH acid. Okay, keto acid. This keto acid is less stable, so immediately it is under CH3 C double bond O CH3. Okay, it is called as ketone, means acetone formation. Acetone formation. Ketone is obtained, hence it is called as ketonic hydrolysis. Okay, when ethyl acetoacetate on treatment with dilute acid or base, it gives beta keto acid. So beta keto acid is less stable, decarboxylation takes place to form ketone. Okay, so this is ketonic hydrolysis. Next, how to write the products in acidic hydrolysis? In the case of acidic hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis. Acidic hydrolysis. Acidic hydrolysis. CH3 C double bond O CH2 CO O C2 H5 ethyl ester in the presence of concentrated alkali or acid. Then what happen here? A breakage of the bond and OH group and hydrogen. Here also same breakage of the bond H and OH. Now the product is CH3COOH. Here CH3COOH plus ethyl alcohol. So 2 moles of acetic acid is obtained. CH3COOH. 2 moles of acetic acid. CH3COOH plus ethyl alcohol formation. Here acid is obtained upon hydrolysis. That's why it is called as acidic hydrolysis. Okay, so hydrolysis is mainly classified into 2 types: acidic hydrolysis and ketonic hydrolysis. Ketonic hydrolysis means upon hydrolysis it is produced by ketones, and acidic hydrolysis means upon hydrolysis finally it is given by acids. That's why it is called as acidic hydrolysis reactions. Right, now what are the main applications of ethyl acetoacetate? Applications of acetoacetic ester. Okay, applications of acetoacetic ester. Says first application, synthesis of ketones. Synthesis of ketones. Second application is synthesis of diketones. Third one is ketonic acids. Fourth one is synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. And fifth one is synthesis of dicarboxylic acids. And sixth one is synthesis of higher carboxylic acids. Okay, higher carboxylic acids. And synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. And synthesis of unsaturated acids. These are the important applications of ethyl acetoacetate. Okay, so first one is synthesis of ketones. Second one is synthesis of diketones. Third one is ketonic acid synthesis. Fourth one, synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. Fifth one, synthesis of dicarboxylic acids. Sixth one, synthesis of higher carboxylic acids. Seventh one, synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Eighth one, synthesis of unsaturated acids. Right, now first application is here synthesis of ketones. Okay, synthesis of ketones. So how to synthesize the ketones? CH3 C double bond O CH2 COO C2 H5. Here ketonic hydrolysis. Ketonic hydrolysis. Okay, ketonic hydrolysis. How to write the product? Directly total this group is converted removal and addition of hydrogen, it becomes ketone. CH3 C double bond O CH3. Okay, ketone formation. Okay. Similarly, here alkyl group is present, that is converted into ketone. So synthesis of ketones. For example, here CH3 C double bond O CH, here CH3 is present, and COO C2 H5, same ketonic hydrolysis. How to write the product? Removal of this total group and addition of hydrogen. So it gives CH3 C double bond O and CH2, one hydrogen is added to here, CH2 and CH3. Okay, removal of total ethyl group and carbon dioxide, and from this addition of hydrogen, Okay, are you able to understand? Yes, once again repeat. Here CH3 CO CH2 COO C2 H5 is there. Okay, here ketonic hydrolysis. What happened? HOH, acid formation. CH3 CO CH2 COOH, okay, plus ethyl alcohol formation minus C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol. This ketoacidity is less stable, therefore removal of carbon dioxide. Removal of carbon dioxide, hydrogen atom attached to CH2 group, it becomes ketone, CH3CO CH3 ketone. Okay, ethyl acetate is converted into ketone. So finally ketone. So simple, by seeing the reactant molecules we can write the product: removal of COO C2H5, addition of hydrogen. Removal of COO C2H5, addition of hydrogen. So this is the mechanism for synthesis of ketones. Okay, and second one is synthesis of diketones. Second application is synthesis of diketones, means two ketonic groups are present in the molecule. Two ketonic groups or two ketones are present in the molecule. Diketones. Second application is synthesis of diketones. Okay, synthesis of diketones. Synthesis of diketones. Yes. Here CH3 C double bond O CH2 COO C2 H5. Okay, ethyl acetate. It is on treatment with sodium ethoxide C2H5ONA. Then it gives CH3CO. Here Na group is attached to active methylene group CHNA COO C2H5. Okay, because of it is the active methylene group. So sodium is attached to active methylene group. So CHNA COO C2H5. Now further, it is on treatment with acetyl chloride plus ClCO CH3. Its name is acetyl chloride. Now what happened here? Removal of NaCl, sodium chloride. Right, removal of sodium chloride, it is given by CH3 C double bond O CH COO C2 H5. Next, here between carbon-carbon bond formation takes place. Okay, now C double bond O CH3 group. After that, what happened? Here ketonic hydrolysis. So for this compound, ketonic hydrolysis takes place. ketonic hydrolysis. So ketonic hydrolysis means a removal of OC2H5, okay, a removal of OC2H5, here addition of hydrogen. Direct method, simple method, removal of COO C2H5, addition of hydrogen. Then it becomes CH3CO, CH3C double bond O, here CH2, next C double bond O and CH3. Okay, here ketone and ketone. Two ketones are present. So this is a diketone. Okay, diketone. By using ethyl ester or acetic ester, ethyl ester or acetic ester, we can prepare diketones. So it is the synthesis of diketones by using ethyl ester acetate. This is the second application. And the third application is ketonic acids. Ketonic acids. Third application is synthesis of keto acids. Synthesis of keto acids. Yes, ester CH3CO, CH3CO, CH2COO, C2H5. This is acetic ester. Okay, acetic ester on treatment with sodium methoxide at active methylene group, sodium is attached to the active methylene group. Then it is on treatment with alpha chloroester, Cl, CH2, COO, C2H5. Okay, alpha chloroester, alpha chloroester on treatment with sodium esteracetic ester. Then what happened? A removal of sodium chloride, NaCl. Then it gives CH3C double bond O, CH, CO, C2H5. Now this carbon is attached to the another carbon, CH2, CO, C2H5. Further, here ketonic hydrolysis. Okay, ketonic hydrolysis. Here breakage of oxygen carbon OH group. Here also oxygen carbon OH group. Minus 2 moles of ethyl alcohol C2H5H. So remaining compound is CH3, C double bond O. Here CH, next CH2, COOH, here COOH. Okay, on heating at special conditions, decarbon dioxide, decarboxylation takes place, removal of CO2. It gives CH3, C double bond O and CH2, here CH2, COOH. Okay, CH2, COOH. Here COOH group is there, carboxylic acid, and keto group is there. So synthesis of keto acid, keto group and acid group, keto group containing compounds. So keto acids are obtained by using ester. This is the third application. Okay, then go for fourth one is monocarboxylic acids. Synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. Fourth application is, fourth one is synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. Synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. Right. Ester-ester ester is CH3CO CH2 COO C2H5. Ester-ester ester. Upon acidic hydrolysis, here breakage of bond and OH, H, here also breakage of bond H, OH. CH3COOH, CH3COOH, C2H5OH. So 2 moles of acetic acid is obtained, CH3COOH, 2 moles of acetic acid plus ethyl alcohol. Okay, what happened here? Carboxylic acids only, monocarboxylic acids are obtained. Different monocarboxylic acids are obtained by substituting the active methylene group. Okay, at active methylene group site, another alkyl groups are attached, we are getting different carboxylic acids. This is the synthesis of monocarboxylic acids. Then how to prepare dicarboxylic acids? By using ethyl acetoacetate. This is ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester. Fifth one is synthesis of dicarboxylic acids. Dicarboxylic acids. Okay, synthesis of dicarboxylic acids. Ethyl acetoacetate CH3CO CH2 COO C2H5. This is ethyl acetoacetate. Okay, it is on treatment with sodium ethoxide C2H5ONA. Sodium ethoxide. Okay, the sodium ethoxide reacts at active methylene site, active methylene group. So it gives CH3CO CHNA COO C2H5. Now further it is on treatment with alpha chloroester CH2 COO C2H5, alpha chloroester. Then what happened here? Removal of sodium chloride. It gives CH3 C double bond O CH CO C2H5. Next, then it is attached to another carbon CH2 CO C2H5. Now further it is on hydrolysis, especially acidic hydrolysis reaction. What happened? Breakage of the bond, here OH group and H, here breakage of bond OH group, OH and H, here also same breakage of the bond H and OH. Now the product is CH3COOH. This is monocarboxylic acid CH3COOH plus CH2 COOH COH CH2 COOH CH2 COOH plus 2 moles of ethyl alcohol C2H5OH. Okay, what is the name of this compound? 2 carboxylic acids are there. Dicarboxylic acid. 4 carbons containing dicarboxylic acid is succinic acid. Okay, its name is succinic acid. Okay, succinic acid. Dicarboxylic acid series already you know. 2 carbons containing dicarboxylic acid is oxalic acid. 3 carbons malonic acid. 4 carbons succinic acid. 5 carbons glutaric acid. 6 carbons adipic acid. Already you know the series. Oh my such good apples. So succinic acid, 4 carbons containing dicarboxylic acid, it is obtained by using ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester. Okay, this is the fifth application. Dicarboxylic acids are synthesized by using ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester. Ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester. Yes, and one more is higher member of carboxylic acids. Synthesis of higher carboxylic acids. Okay, synthesis of higher carboxylic acids. Synthesis of higher member of carboxylic acids. Higher member of carboxylic acids. Okay, more number of carbons containing carboxylic acids. Higher number of carboxylic acids. Yes, CH3, CO, CH2, COO, C2H5, ethyl acetoacetate. Now this ethyl acetoacetate is treated with sodium ethoxide. It gives CH3CO, CH, Na and COO, C2H5. COO, C2H5. Now it is reacts with iodine and here CH2 taken Ni plus second mole of ethyl acetoacetate CH3CO, CHNA, here COO, C2H5. Then what happen here? A removal of sodium iodide and sodium iodide. It gives CH3CO, CH, COO, C2H5. Next, CH2 taken N, CH, CO, CH3. Then go for COO, C2H5. Now further acidic hydrolysis. Acidic hydrolysis. Acidic hydrolysis, what happen? Breakage of the bond, OH group and hydrogen. Here also same breakage of the bond, OH group and hydrogen. Here hydrogen and OH group, hydrogen and OH group. Breakage of the bond. CH3COOH, CH3COOH. 2 moles of acetic acid. 2 moles of acetic acid. Next, CH2COOH. Here it is CH2COOH group. Next, here CH2 taken N and CH2COOH plus 2 moles of ethyl alcohol. Okay, here more number of carbons containing carboxylic acid because of here CH2 taken N. Higher number of carboxylic acids are also prepared by using ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester. Okay, this is one of the most important application, synthesis of higher carboxylic acids. And another one is synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Synthesis of heterocyclic cyclic compounds. Synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Yes. Now CH3COH double bond CH C double bond O C2H5. Okay, this is the enol form of ethyl acetoacetate. CH3 C double bond O CH2 enol form. This is the enol form of acetoacetic ester. Okay, enol form of acetoacetic ester on treatment with phenylhydrazine NH2 here NH, this is C6H5. Okay, its name is phenylhydrazine. Now enol form of acetoacetic ester is treated with phenylhydrazine. What happen here? Removal of water and removal of ethyl alcohol. Okay, removal of water and minus H2O and minus ethyl alcohol C2H5OH. Then it gives carbon CH3 double bond CH C double bond O, nitrogen, hydrogen. Next here OC2H5 nitrogen, this is nitrogen, here bonding, it is C6H5. Okay, it is a cyclic 5-membered ring structure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-membered ring structure, or it is also represents like this. This is nitrogen, here phenyl group, nitrogen, hydrogen, okay, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon, CH3 group, here double bond, this is double bond, both are same, 5-membered cyclic structure. Now this 5-membered cyclic structure on treatment with methyl iodide. Okay, now this hydrogen is replaced by methyl group minus HI. So it gives nitrogen, here it is double bond O, double bond CH3, nitrogen with CH3 group, here it is phenyl group C6H5 phenyl. It is called as anti-pyrene drug. So preparation of anti-pyrene drug by using acetoacetic ester or ethyl acetoacetate. Okay, enol form of ethyl acetoacetate on treatment with phenylhydrazine and followed by methyl iodide, we are getting anti-pyrene drug. Similarly, this ethyl acetoacetate is also treated with urea, NH2 on treatment with urea, NH2. Same dehydration and removal of ethyl alcohol, dehydration and removal of ethyl alcohol, removal of water and removal of ethyl alcohol. Here heterocyclic compound is obtained with 6-membered ring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-membered ring, 6-membered ring structure like this. Here it is nitrogen, NH group, C double bond O group, here NH group, NH, in this case CH3 group, CH3 and double bond, here C double bond O. This is called as 4-methyl uracil. 4-methyl uracil. Okay, it is also a heterocyclic compound. What is the meaning of heterocyclic and homocyclic? Heterocyclic means the ring is made up of carbons and other elements like nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur. So the ring is made up of only carbons, that is homocyclic ring. The ring is made up of, in addition to carbon, other elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur are present. They are called as heterocyclic compounds. So it is the heterocyclic compound. Its name is 4-methyl uracil. Okay, it is the synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Right. Then go for finally synthesis of unsaturated carboxylic acids. Okay, synthesis of unsaturated carboxylic acids. Synthesis of unsaturated carboxylic acids. Synthesis of unsaturated carboxylic acids. Yes. Now ethyl acetoacetate CH3CO CH2 and COOC2H5. This is ethyl acetoacetate. Now this ethyl acetoacetate on treatment with aldehydes or CH2. This is aldehyde molecule. Ethyl acetoacetate on treatment with aldehyde, dehydration takes place in the presence of pyridine. Okay, in the presence of pyridine, here dehydration takes place. Then it gives CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, OC2H5. Then here double bond C, H and R, alkyl group. Okay, after that hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, breakage of the bond, here OH group and hydrogen. In this case, breakage of the bond H and OH. Okay, acetic acid, byproduct is CH3COOH acetic acid, and another one is ethyl alcohol C2H5OH, and remaining RCH, double bond CHCOOH. Okay, this is at alpha position and beta position unsaturation is present, therefore it is called as alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acid. Alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acid. So here preparation of alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acids from esteroacetic ester is called as Navier reaction. Okay, Navier reaction. Navier reaction. This reaction is called as Navier reaction. It is known as Navier reaction. Now in this case, if R group is methyl, then the name of the compound is CH3, CH double bond, CHCOH, that is called as crotonic acid. Crotonic acid formation. If R group is phenyl, that compound is known as cinnamic acid. Okay, it is a cinnamic acid. So preparation of crotonic acid and cinnamic acid by using ethyl acetoacetate. So these are the important applications of esteroacetic ester. Okay, first application, preparation of monocarboxylic acids, dicarboxylic acids, higher carboxylic acids, ketones, diketones, heterocyclic compounds, and unsaturated carboxylic acids.